biggest issue, the biggest concern here, sir, is the prevention, and that requires not only physical as well as a psychological infrastructure which has to be catapulted by the government, but it also requires a lot of sensitivity on behalf of the agencies who handle these crimes. What is your impression of what has happened here and how to make it stop?
Good evening, Vinayji. That's a really very serious and shocking incident which has been reported here in Delhi. And I compare this case as more serious than Nirbhaya case, because in Nirbhaya case the victim was adult, and in this case this victim is only 9 years old. Now, if we are talking about the prevention of such type of crime, it's very important to understand whether these can be prevented or not. This can be categorized in three categories. Number one, the prevention can be made at the level of the families, parents, and our society. And whosoever sees such type of happening in the beginning, they should be definitely taken to the task and reported to the authorities. Number two, prevention can be done at the police level also, because that prevention infringing the fear in the mind of people, through that if they are caught, they will be punished very seriously. Thirdly, the prevention can be done at the stage of a trial. And in our country, that's the most important, most unfortunate part is that the trial of such cases is being lingered upon so many years. And you can see that Nirbhaya case was also ended after 7 or 8 years. So this is to be considered most important part. If the prevention is not done, then the investigation, then the detection and the apprehension of the person as soon as possible, and collecting the evidences against him very seriously. And for that purpose, the investigating officers and the police must be very sensitive about this investigation, and they should collect the evidences as soon as possible, accurately, and as per law, required by the law. In this case, I think that investigation is to be done. I think it's being supervised by the senior level, but the investigating officers are also need to be educated properly, because of, as per new law, the BNSS, Bharatiya Nyaya Suraksha Sanhita. Then procedure of investigation has been very explained in detail, mentioning the FSL, the reports and FSL role of the scientific investigation is much more given. Then if this investigation is done meticulously and the evidences are collected, and after that the charge sheet is filed very soon, and the trial is also started immediately, so that the culprit should become they should be punished as per law as soon as possible. In this case, I think capital punishment will be definitely, and it's a case of very gruesome nature and a rarest of the rare nature. And then in that case, the capital punishments must be awarded, subject to the availability of the evidence before the trial court and the speedy trial. I again emphasize on the speedy trial, because as soon as the persons arrested has been convicted, then the fear of that law will definitely prevail upon the minds of other people, and they will not think about to commit such type of crime. So the most important is that apart from the prevention, that the detection and the trial and speedy trial, that is more important, so that the people must be afraid of thinking, even not only committing the such type of thinking in their mind that such type of crimes can be committed by them. So we need to accelerate all these things in tandem, and consolidated efforts are being made by the parents, by the society, by the administration, by the system, and by the police as well. In this case, I will also like to add that FSL facilities are very delayed in our country. FSL, officers, the scientific officers who are conducting these examination of these evidences, they are very less, and they need to be increased. And also at the same time, the judges who are trying these type of cases, no doubt the special courts have been designated for these POCSO cases, and fast track courts have been established. But even then, if I convey it to you through your channel that even then in such type of is very much delayed trial is being done, because of, I think that scarcity of judges or scarcity of infrastructure in country. That's why the delay of trial is also being seen. So all these things are to be seen by the society as well as by the government as well as by the police, so that this type of cases may not be repeated in future, and the person guilty of such crime, they should be punished as soon as possible as per law. Vinay.
Vrindaji, also, the commonality when it comes to such heinous crimes has a lot to do with education. It has to do a